What's going on, guys? Tonks here, and welcome to episode number 2 of the Manchester United career mode here on FIFA 16. If you did miss the first episode, then go and check it out in the description. There's a lot of transfers made. As you can see on screen, we made transfers for Marquinhos, Rafael Varane, and Gareth Bale. Now, I left on a bit of a cliffhanger this episode to see what striker I was going to bring into the club. And one of the main targets is currently against us, Harry Kane. He's starting up top for Spurs, and they're starting a very, very strong squad. Their strong side, should I say. I can't speak this morning. And we look to try and get off to a very, very good start against a team that's going to be one of the top 4 rivals. And Gareth Bale, there against his former club, really should do better. Hitting it straight into Hugo Lloris, but Spurs are going to come on the attack now. Harry Kane into out of the manner, has a shot, manages to get it under the keeper somehow, and then it just trickles harmlessly to Marquinhos, who clears it away from any danger. But Gareth Bale breaking out down the right hand side here, cutting in through about 4 or 5 players and dragging his shot just wide of that left hand post. But we go straight up kick off. I go a bit of a bollocking at half time. They really hadn't performed, and Gareth Bale was a man on a mission. Look at this run from Gareth Bale, the run of dreams, and he gets brought down in the box. Is it Kabul or Dembele who brings him down? Dembele brings him down, I think. And we have a penalty only 2 minutes into the second half against Spurs. Now, you don't want to replay. I didn't put it in, I'm an idiot. But you'll see I'm going to get Gareth Bale to step up to take it against the club where he really made a name for himself, to get his transfer to Real Madrid, and he repays them by scoring to make it Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0 in the 48th minute. Hugo Lloris guessed the right way, but he could not get anywhere near that penalty. It was a brilliantly played penalty from Gareth Bale. And we go 1-0 up in a very, very close encounter as so far. Harry Kane with the chance to make it 1-1 drops to Christian Eriksen on the edge of a 6-yard box, and he can only hit his shot miles over the bar. Really should have scored there. We're really, really fortunate to get away with that one. But we do see the result out and actually win the game by 1-0. We then get a transfer offer in from AS Monaco for $20.5 million for Juan Mata. I can't offer at 40. Harry Kane is coming into the club after a poor performance against us. For Spurs, but nevertheless I think he'll do well at United. We don't want to get Daniel into Schalke. They've been trying to get him for about $15.5 million. I'm not letting him go for that, so they're going to walk away from that potential deal. Juan Mata, they came back with $34 million, have AS Monaco, so I say here for a while debating this. He's a player who I can really use at right mid and centre attacking mid, but he's only going to be a rotation player. I'm not sure if he'll be happy with a rotation option in this squad due to us getting Gareth Bale to play out on the wide. So I actually decided to accept the $34 million and look at bringing in another right midfielder. The first player is Sofiane Feghouli, who I'm going to look to bring in from Valencia. They want $23.5 million, but I'm going to offer 13 and see if I can get any lower than the valuation that they currently put on him. We then go into this game against Aston Villa away from home in a decent run of form. Hopefully we can continue that. Aston Villa putting out quite a decent squad actually, packing the defence, playing more of a 4-1-4-1 really, rather than a 4-5-1 or a 5-4-1. Playing with, it's not Andre Ayew, it's his brother Jordan, I think it is, who's playing up top for Aston Villa. I'm not quite sure of the first name. But you can see Harry Kane making his debut for us, so we're going to have Gareth Bale and Harry Kane linking up. The two ex-Tottenham players linking up yet again to try and put any sort of form together that they showed at Spurs. Schweinsteiger showing this form that he had at Bayern with a really, really nice run through the middle of the park, and only a block from Bakuna stops it from going to the back of the net. Schneiderlin then breaking down the left hand side, and he is brought down again. Another penalty. It's Bakuna this time who brings down the Manchester United player, and we get the second penalty in successive matches. You'll see here, he nearly gets the ball, but just nicks it away to Schneiderlin at the last minute, and fortunately for us, we're able to grab the penalty, and fortunately for us, Wayne Rooney is such a brilliant penalty taker, and we can make it 1-0 in the 22nd minute. Can we build on this and really, really push to get an extended lead here? We'll see if we can, but Ayew is breaking away down the 38th minute, and it's a really, really good save that stops us from being brought back on level terms. We really should be brought back on level terms, but fortunately for us, De Gea was at his best to stop that shot, but Schweinsteiger really gets himself in a bit of bother here early in the second half. He gets a second yellow card, he gets sent off for a stupid challenge. I got frustrated because I wasn't able to get the ball from Aston Villa. They were keeping possession really, really well, and I just got frustrated, lashed out, and unfortunately Schweinsteiger paid the penalty. Bale, though, we continued to push, and he nearly makes it 2-0, and would have put the game to bed, despite being down to 10 men. Marquinhos here, driving from the middle of midfield, denied by a smart save from Guzan to the top right corner. And it remains at 1-0. Despite being down to 10 men, we are the team pushing for this second goal. Gareth Bale down the right hand side, cuts inside, and again, all these shots seem to be straight at Guzan, or he manages to get a hand to one of the shots. A really, really inspired performance from Guzan. However, that doesn't stop us getting the 1-0 win, and we managed to see it out. We're then going in for Eric Lamela. They wanted 14. I'm going to offer 12 million for the Argentinian right midfielder. If Mata does go, then it's going to be a very good addition to the squad, which, as you can see on screen now, he is not going anywhere because the transfer talks have broken down because he doesn't want to relocate. However, I'm still going to look to bring in Eric Lamela because he's going to be a good rotation option when Depay and Bale and Mata are a bit tired. So it's going to be, I'll have 2 rotation options then in Depay and Lamela and Mata for when Bale or Depay are tired. So him and Jesse Lingard are going to do very, very well at the club. You can see the score, the table there. We're currently sitting 6th with 6 points, joined with everyone in the top 6, and we're not doing too badly. So if you have enjoyed it, drop a like down below, comment anything you want, and subscribe if you are new.